Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay Emo. I am your host. You can tell I have my voice back, praise God. So I'm here full of energy, ready for all of you tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. I'm happy that you are here. Now, as you know, I was struggling through a cold last week. I have my biggest work event of the year this weekend. So I knew as soon as I started to get sick last weekend, I knew that on Tuesday, I knew that I had to really rest up and make sure that I was okay. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect. As you can tell, I still have a bit of phlegm. Is that too much information? I have a bit of, getting it out of my system, but thank God, no headache, no sore throat, which are the two things I hate, is just getting out of the system. So let me know, affirm me in the chat if you can actually tell that my voice is a little bit better. I think it is, but I still look good. I always look good, but let me know if you think that you can hear that my voice is a tiny bit better tonight. And you know how I know? Because I'm not the best singer, but when I can talk in my high voice, then I know that my voice is better. Because when I'm sick, I can't talk in my high voice. It cracks and stuff, but at least I can talk in my high voice. And that means, should I do this whole stream in my high voice? No, no, I don't think I will. So Fitness says I still sound sick. Yeah, you should have heard me last week then. Fitness, actually, I don't know. Fitness, I don't remember if I remember seeing you last week on Tuesday and Wednesday. But yes, I was really bad Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I think on one of those nights I had game over as well. Not the best. And then I saw Fitness. You also asked why 10:30? Why 10:30? Fitness, you must be new here. On Sunday nights, I start a half an hour earlier because I go for a full hour as opposed to starting at 11 when sometimes I end up going for an hour anyways. But 11, I'm trying to keep them. I got to get better at keeping them to 35 to 40 minutes quick. But then Sunday, I go for the full hour. All right, moderators, thank you in advance. Do what you need to do to keep this a safe and positive space. By the way, I want to recognize Gerald. So Gerald, you're telling me that even in one day, I sound better. I was so happy to see Gerald at the game last night. I was immobile in section 115, so he came all the way down from his seats, and we hung out for the whole second intermission. Gerald, it was great seeing you. Yeah, and I was trying to stay calm when I was talking to you because I didn't want to A, get you sick, and B, lose my voice completely. And I'll talk about that. Well, I'll talk about it very quickly now. So Gerald, is great seeing you. And it's very tricky because I was at both games, which I will talk about. And I'm very loud and very vocal when I'm at these games, naturally, because I'm a fan. But I intentionally didn't yell as loud, didn't yell at the refs as loud. I didn't cheer as loud. I didn't boo as loud because I knew I'd have back-to-back games, and I knew I have a whole week full of shows. So hopefully I'll be okay by the end of tonight, get a good rest. I got to get some good sleep because, like I said, my biggest work event of the year, is coming up this weekend. So moderators, do what you do to do what you need to do to keep this a safe and positive space. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members. Thanks to all of you for your support. Always appreciate you. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Richmond and Seafton, in the lower mainland, province, country, continent, around the world. Thank you for being here. I know that you know that I know. Got to get that right. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you are here with me on a Sunday night at 10:35, I always appreciate you, and I never, ever take you for granted. So this is how you can all get involved tonight. Subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos. You can like this video, like the fact that we are together, like the fact that Canucks are 5-2-1, 3 games over 500, second in the Pacific Division. You don't have to like the fact you're not liking the refs. We'll talk about that. Like the fact that we are together. You can leave a donation. I always appreciate those. Thank you. You can gift a membership like Carol just did. I'll get to that in a second. You can buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, and if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. we have a ticket giveaway tonight because remember I did a ticket giveaway a week ago or 2 weeks ago for this game on Tuesday. And the winner, Ryan Ross, is actually out of town. And I think he was getting married that week, actually. Wasn't that it? So we swapped tickets. He's going to go to a game later in the season when he's in town, which makes perfect sense because he did want to utilize them and he had every right to. So then we still have a pair of tickets that I can give away courtesy of Van City Experts. Yeah, there's Ryan. There you go. So Ryan is getting married that week. Exactly. So congratulations, Ryan, in advance. So Ryan picked a game later in the year, which is absolutely fine. So we still have a pair for this Tuesday that we're going to give away. We'll do that 11. At 11 o'clock, I will open up the form. I'll give you 10 minutes to enter. We'll play one game for those 10 minutes or so, or maybe I'll just answer questions. So ticket giveaway supersedes games because although we love playing the games on Sunday nights, when we do a ticket giveaway, I think that's even more important. I think it gets people a tiny bit more excited. But before we get going, I want to recognize Carol's donation to start us off tonight. So let's do that right now. So thank you to the legend, Carol Bovenlander, always taking care of me in this community. Gifts of membership is a $5 donation, which means a free franchise membership for a month to our friend, Dylan Dufresne. So thank you, Carol, for your generosity. Let's give Carol some love in the chat and welcome back to the CCC, Dylan. Great to have you. All right, friends. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're going elimination today. Whenever we are doing a ticket giveaway, because ticket giveaways, I think, are even better than like Van Base or although those are good or McDonald's or whatever. Whenever we do ticket giveaway, there's only one way to do it. And that is reverse elimination. Kind of, build the suspense. So let me talk for about 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes. Then I will turn it over to some of you because, and I'll just kind of we'll play the vibe by ear. We'll see how we're doing. If I go into questions only, if I go to read whatever, if I actually play a game, but we'll just kind of get going. We'll just kind of get going and see what happens. And just to answer your question, Justin, I am not sure if I'm going to be at the game. Well, it depends if I can sell. There's another pair that I need to sell. I'm actually not sure because at least my kids are too old to go trick-or-treating. So I don't have to worry about that. So we'll see. I may or may not be at the game on Tuesday night. I will be a game time decision for sure. Okay. Hi, everyone. I got to go to both of these games. Believe it or not, only the Canucks' second and third home games of the year. And I predicted that they would actually lose the St. Louis game, but get a point, but that they would win the New York Rangers game. I don't know why. I think sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I think I overthink things and I try to get all fancy with my thinking. But no, I should have just simply said they should beat St. Louis because they're better than St. Louis and they should play even up with Rangers, which they did. And they still got a point out of it. So that's what they ended up doing. But I want to honor first. I want to recognize Carol's latest donation. And let's do that right now before we keep going. Let's give some more love to Carol, the legend. Hey, Clay, I'm sure glad your voice is sounding a lot better. Thank you. I was thinking about you all weekend. Well, thank you, Carol. Said no one ever. And praying for you too. Too bad we lost that game, but we did get 3 points. Let's give Carol some love in the chat. Thank you very much, Carol, for the donation. And yes, we got 3 out of a possible 4 points. So I am not complaining. We should not expect the Canucks to win every single game, especially if you've been following this team over the past 3 years. We should definitely not expect the Canucks to win every single game. But doesn't it feel good, the fact that we are 8 games into the season and we are already scoreboard watching. We are already watching the Heritage Classic, which I didn't watch. Actually, I took Gil out for a nice dinner. So we were scoreboard watching. We're watching Calgary and Edmonton play against each other in this little outdoor game. Both of those teams looking up at the Canucks in the standings. When have we been able to say that before or in a long time? It just feels good to see that we are still in the top 10 in the league, top 5 in the conference, second in the Pacific Division. And really, if you take out the Philly game, that we lost 2-0, I think that's the only game that we played poorly this season. Obviously, we're not going to win every single game. Newsflash, the Rangers are a very good team. They got probably the best goaltender in the league right now, with all respect, due respect to Thatcher Demko. They have Adam Fox. We have Quinn Hughes. They have Zibanejad is so fast live. Like, I was so impressed by. I couldn't believe that Zibanejad hadn't even scored yet until they have Panarin. They got some really good players on that Rangers team. They really, really do. They came in the game last night 5-2. We came in the game 5-2. So we both had 10 points in 7 games. So that was pretty much what you'd expect from two teams that were equal in the standings. An extra time game. But let's go in order. St. Louis game. Wow. What a dominant. Blue Chappie, you can enter I'll go over the rules. You can enter the contest, but if you win, you either got for this one, you either got to go or you got to give it away to someone, but you can't sell it. Now I'll go over all my rules at 11 o'clock for sure. So on Friday night, the Canucks dominated the Blues. They outshot them 19-3. You know those crazy second periods that we were getting dominated, and then I think there's a game against Florida where we got dominated in the third. It was nice to actually do the dominating. That doesn't sound right. We outshot them 19-3, but we only scored, despite having 4 power play chances. We didn't even score in the power play. We only had 1 goal in the first period, but yeah, we were definitely the better team. That's funny. St. Louis, Nashville, they're all around 500. So it's not like they're bad teams, but don't you just love it when we pound Jordan Binnington, when we destroy him? I don't know. There's just something about Jordan Binnington that I just love beating him. Yeah, it's just weird. Maybe it goes back to the days where he thought that he should have won the Calder over Elias Pettersson. Legendary Lucas Gates, $5. Thank you for the donation and a nice little play on where St. Louis really blew it that night. Yes. Nicely done, Lucas. Nicely done, my man. They did. They were bad. Thank you for the donation. Let's give Lucas some love in the chat for sure. Vancouver got a little bit sloppier as the game went on, but you can't really blame them because by the end of the second period, basically 10 minutes in to the second period, they were already up 4-0. So halfway through the game, they were up 4-0. So you can't expect the Canucks to completely, have their foot on the gas their entire time, as much as we would love that too. And then St. Louis did get a tiny bit better. The Canucks had a couple giveaways near the end of the game, and Thatcher Demko came up big. Because, by the time you get to the third period, I don't believe in jinxes. So I would say, I was with Sean that night, and we would talk about the shutout. We don't avoid saying the S word because we believe in jinxes. So all that was really left was to see if he got the shutout, and he did indeed get the shutout. So a great game by the Canucks on Friday night, defeating St. Louis 5-0. They went over 4 on the power play, which wasn't great. But yes, statistically, Miller had 3, PD had 2, and Hughes had 2. So the big guns came out to play. Demko makes 22 saves for the shutout. So a good performance overall. Then it was the Rangers last night. And I think the Rangers got in on Friday, and because they defeat Calgary or Edmonton. I think it was Calgary on Thursday night. So they were in already waiting for the Canucks. It's kind of weird when the away team is the one rested, so to speak. So I thought the Canucks played an okay game. No. I think the Canucks played a really good game considering that they're playing on the heels of a back-to-back. Now, you could tell that the Canucks didn't try and go run and gun with the Rangers because they have Panarin, they have Fox, they have Zibanejad, who like I said, was super fast. Was very impressed by him. First time I've seen him live, I think. But the Canucks kind of kept it to a low event game. And then really, when you look at the 4 goals that were scored on the Canucks, so I'm not blaming DeSmith at all. He made some really good saves. The 4 goals against the Canucks weren't 3 of them on the power play. And then the last one in overtime, which we'll talk about in a second, was 3-on-3. And it was a 3-on-1 because of a non-call. Now, before we complain, about that Kreider interference or tripping call on PD in OT. And, I've seen so many people on Twitter talking about it. Depending on what angle you see, it looks like on one angle, Kreider sticks his leg out. On another angle, it was like Kreider is just claiming a space and PD trips on Kreider. Whatever. PD's not going to dive there. He obviously is the most competitive guy. So it's not like PD was diving and looking for a penalty. And it was unfortunate that it became a 3-on-1. So I get that. And I was at the game, and actually the goal happened right in front of me. So I get why fans were so upset. I really do. But Canucks fans, let's be honest. The Canucks did not do themselves any favors. The 2 5-on-3s that we put the Rangers on, yes, when you look at it and you see 2 5-on-3s, that is tricky. That is tricky. Now, the first 5-on-3, there's no doubt. There's no doubt because Dakota Joshua was in the penalty box, and then Hronek flips the puck over the glass in his own end. So that is not debatable. That is not debatable. And then I think the Rangers do score on that 5-on-3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was a Panarin's goal. Then in between, JT Miller scores on his own power play goal, tipping in a Hronek shot. And then it gets to the third period. And the third period, Giuseppe takes a double minor against Zibanejad. And that, even if it's accidental, that is a call that the refs have to make for sure. That's a call that the refs have to make. But then when the Canucks were 5-on-4, so down one man, Tyler Myers scores on an amazing, beautiful shorthanded goal. He jumps the play and he rips the puck past Shesterkin. That was right in front of me. That was awesome. That was a great goal. And I've never heard the arena cheer so loudly for Tyler Myers. And as I tweeted, there is something magical about a Tyler Myers shorthanded goal. It was pretty awesome. But then there's a too many men call. Now, I admit I have not watched the replay of the too many men call. I've seen the replays of all the goals, of course, but I haven't seen the replay of the too many men call. So I'm going to leave it to you guys in the chat. Do me a favor, be as unbiased as you can. But was that a legit too many men call? And I think it was LA Women's Hoops who said that 95% of the time, yeah, that call is not made. Oh, sorry, it was Viper. Viper said that. And Viper, I wouldn't disagree with you. I can't disagree with you because I haven't seen it. So I love to know. And I'm not trying to get you guys to fight with each other, but I just want to know, was that a true too many men call? Was that a legit call? I think when you look at the overall where the game is at that point, unless it's egregious and the man that shouldn't be on touches the puck, I don't think you call that just because one team is already down a man. So I think situationally, I don't think you call that penalty unless it is very, very, very obvious. But I want you to tell me, was it very obvious? Was it very obvious? Let me know. Let me know in the chat because I haven't seen it yet. I still have it on my PVR, so maybe I'll watch it tonight before I go to bed. So now the Canucks are down 2 men, and you can't be down 2 men so many times against this Rangers. Fox scores on a nice, he skates down and deflects the puck in. Fox is very good. And then the Canucks get one guy out of the box. So New York was good from a standpoint. They tied it up while it was 5-on-3. And then that second penalty was still in effect when they had their Zibanejad's go-ahead goal, which amazingly was his first goal of the season. So you think, oh man, we're all mad. 6.5 minutes left. The Canucks are going to lose because rightly or wrongly, we lost by on the 5-on-3. But then out of nowhere, even strength, Carson Soucy comes over the line, or keeps the puck in, I should say, and a slapper past Shesterkin. You don't usually see Shesterkin let those goals in. And then 3-3. So Myers scores 10 minutes earlier, shorty, Soucy. So you have our defenseman, and Hronek had 2 assists by that point. So all of our defensemen are chipping in, and we're like, this is amazing. This is a great game. And then we get to overtime, and the Canucks completely dominated the overtime period. And then Kuzmenko makes that amazing toe drag move. To have the guts, I almost said something else, to have the guts to pull that off in overtime. And he gets away an excellent shot to Shesterkin's glove hand. But you got to give credit to Shesterkin. He makes two amazing saves. He gets his glove on Kuzmenko's first shot. And then as he's falling backwards, Kuzmenko, so the puck comes out, Kuzmenko, excellent hand-eye, whacks at it again, makes awesome contact. And then Shesterkin falling backwards, gloves the second shot. So it was two great scoring chances, only shadowed by two amazing saves. Okay, fine. So Canucks are dominating overtime 3-on-3. And then we all saw what happens. The Canucks, Kuzmenko to Petey, and then Petey gets tied up with Kreider. Petey falls. Kuzmenko was too deep and too tired. And now it's a 3-on-1 coming down on Hronek. It's Kreider, it's Miller. I can't remember who else. I thought Hronek played it pretty well. He slowed them up, but Kuzmenko and Petey were too far behind. And then despite Hronek trying to block off the shooting lane, which is what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to give the goalie the shot. Still, Kreider makes a great pass across to Condre Miller, and he one-times it past Casey DeSmith, who tried his best to get to the puck. Wow. So I was there. That goal happened on my end of the ice. Beer cans and water bottles and everything being thrown on the ice. It's not the classiest look, I must say. I know fans were upset. So I'm not trying to be a homer, nor am I trying to be too objective and like too vanilla. That's a tough call. That's a tough call to make. Do you make that call in overtime? Well, I guess you can't have it both ways. If you make that too many men call in the third period when the team's already down one, then you should make that call in overtime. Or do you not make that call in overtime and just let almost anything goes kind of thing? And of course, the Canucks wind up on the short end of the stick. I will say this, and I try and think about this as well. Whenever something like this happens, if it was reversed, let's say it was completely the opposite, and let's say Kreider was coming in and he got tangled up with Petey, because we know Petey kind of is good at getting tangled up with guys, and he's stronger than he looks. Just ask Cody Cece. So imagine if Kreider was coming in, got tangled up with Petey, and Kreider falls, and then Petey goes the other way with Hughes and Kuzmenko. Imagine Petey comes down the left side, and then Adam Fox tries to block the pass, and then Petey sends it over to Hughes as the defenseman. Hughes one-times it past Shesterkin. Be honest, in your heart of hearts, would you be so willing to, if the circumstances were exactly the same, would you be saying, hey, that was a penalty on Petey, we got away with one? I'm just asking. Yeah, great point. Great point, Ricky, about Kuzmenko being all over the place. No T. He had that breakaway too. Yeah. It's funny. He was kind of snake bitten. So I just asked that. I think I often ask that myself just before I get all mad and before I rant on a stream or a post-game video. I know that might be better for views or for clicks, but you guys know that's not really my style. I don't get too over the top when the Canucks, maybe I should, but I don't get too over the top when the Canucks win. And I don't get overly upset when the Canucks lose. And I think that's just kind of more the even keel I like to take. Again, it's probably not best for views. I think if I was a raving lunatic, like some other people on this platform, then it might be more views, but you guys know that's not, it's nice, but that's not what I worry about. So I'm just kind of curious that way. But all in all, I think if you look at the two games as a whole, you got to be happy. The Canucks get 3 out of 4 points. The Canucks, they get 3 out of 4, and yeah, they beat who they should have beaten, and they played straight up against a team that is probably better than them, quite frankly. So now the Canucks have Nashville this Tuesday, another winnable game. Then they have San Jose on Thursday, another winnable game. And then they have Dallas on Saturday, who are going to be just as tough as the Rangers. So throw it all together and let's see where the Canucks are at. By the way, I love all the chat happening in the discussion happening in the chat. So the Canucks, from a division standpoint, They are still in second because our division sucks. Edmonton moves up with their win over Calgary. But you guys, look at our division. I was looking at this last night, and I brought this up. 4 teams are above 500 above, and 4 teams are below, which intuitively makes sense that half the teams are over 500, half not. But then remember, it's not true 500 because you get a point even though you lose in extra time. And sure enough, look, in the Central Division, 1, 2, 3, 5 out of 8 teams are 500 over. In the Metro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 8 teams in the Metro are over 500. And in the Atlantic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in the Eastern Conference, 14 of the 16 teams are over 500. And that's because these teams absolutely stink. Seattle, 2 wins, Edmonton, 2 wins, Calgary, 2 wins, San Jose still winless. So it evens out because there's so many bad teams in the Pacific Division. And then, like I said, second in the Pacific. If you want to look at the conference, there's no reason to, but if you want to look in the conference, the Canucks are third because behind the 2 division leaders, they're actually sitting in third place, which is pretty good. Dallas is the only one that can make a run for it because they've only played 6 games and they're only 2 points behind. And then if you want to look in the league, look at that. The Canucks are sitting 5th in the league, tied in points with New Jersey, Toronto, Montreal. So you look at the top 10, definitely Vancouver, Montreal, and Detroit are the surprises. You'd expect Vegas, Boston, Rangers, Avalanche, New Jersey, Toronto, and LA to be there. Lots of stuff. So that's why, yeah. Do I want the Canucks to win? Of course. But the 2 things I will say, and you can tell me if I'm being too easy on them. The 2 things I will say is they got a point, and it wasn't like they lost to a Western Conference opponent or worse yet, a Pacific Division opponent. Because remember, anytime we beat Edmonton, not only are we gaining 2 points, but we're prohibiting them from getting 2 points. That's why they call them 4-point games. So you could take those 2 wins over Edmonton at the start of the season and say those were 8-point matchups in all total. Because yeah, that's an 8-point swing. We went +4. We stopped them from getting 4. So that's why it's an 8-point swing. In 2 minutes, I'm going to open up the contest. So let's do this. Let's do this right now. Let me do my mid-show sponsor read now, and then that way we'll go right into the contest afterwards. I think that's a great idea. Why, thank you. You're welcome. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. Check them out at ptform.com. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of that fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey 9 Brewing, my eternal sponsor. Thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the URL, tinyurl.com/VessiClay and get a free pair of socks off your next Vessi purchase. Don't forget, I am going on this road trip to Seattle with Crazy P. It is with Uniglobe Carefree Travel, Uniglobe Travel. It is $649 based on double occupancy. I know a few of you have bought already, which is great. But we got to sell some more seats. So if you want to see the Canucks play against the Kraken in Seattle on Friday night, November the 24th, you get a ticket to the game, a good seat in the middle section in the upper level. You get return transportation to and from Seattle on a bus, and you get 1-night hotel stay. It's going to be awesome. We're going to leave lunchtime on the Friday, get back around dinner time on the Saturday. I'll either be bringing my lovely wife, Gail, or my son, Jacob. I think those are the 2 candidates right now. Crazy P's going, I'm going, and we get to hang out in Seattle and watch the Canucks hopefully destroy the Seattle Kraken. It's a beautiful arena, and I would love it if you would join me. So go to contact Neil Chark, Neil C at uniglobecarefree.ca. Again, that's Neil C at uniglobecarefree.ca. And I would love it. Sean can't go, Sean can't go, Jarvis, because he has a Saturday commitment that he has to be in town for, unfortunately. Sean would be a lot of fun, but I think Jake would be a lot of fun as well. Gail would be a lot of fun too. So we'll figure it out. Or maybe I bring one of you, but then you're stuck in a hotel room with me. And I don't know if I want to wish that on my worst enemy. Neil Chark, Neil C at uniglobecarefree.ca if you are interested. Also, if you're looking for Canucks tickets, email me at canuckclay@gmail.com. We've sold a lot of the season already because the Canucks are doing so well. And my shows this week, just in case you are wondering, are Tomorrow night, doing Canucks After Dark only. So that's tomorrow night. Me and Parker, Canucks After Dark. Should be a lot of fun. Then on Tuesday, I'll have my regular show. Then on Wednesday, I'll have my regular show. Then on Thursday, I am Game Over Vancouver. That's what GOV stands for. But because it's a late start, it's a 7:30 start in San Jose. That means my show, Game Over, won't start until 10:30. So I'm not doing my own show on Thursday night, unless it's a really quick one, but I doubt it because that'll be heading into my crazy weekend. So those are my shows this week. Tomorrow night, Canucks After Dark at 10. Tuesday, Wednesday night, regular shows at 11. Thursday night, Game Over Vancouver at 10:30. And I hope all of that makes sense to all of you. Mid-show reminder to you to subscribe, to like the video, leave a donation, gift a membership, become a member, upgrade your membership. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Okay, friends, you have exactly 10 minutes to go to this URL. I just pinned it. tinyurl.com/October31CCC. It says, enter your details for a chance to win 2 tickets to the Canucks Preds game this Tuesday at Rogers Arena. And then thank you for the warning. I've changed the screen to say you do not have to be present on the stream to win the tickets. But why not? We're going to award it 15 minutes from now anyways. So a couple of things. If you win these and you can't go, that's fine. Give it to someone who can. But don't sell them. That's the only rule. Don't be a jerk. Don't sell them. These are courtesy of Van City Experts, and Jason doesn't give them to me. The Van City Experts doesn't give them to me, so then you can make money off of it. We give it away because he supports this channel, and because we both want to do something nice for you guys for your loyalty. So again, go to the URL, fill it out, and you can still fill it out even if you can't go to the game, because if you do win, you're allowed to gift it to someone. Now, let's just say that for now. And if you can't go to the game, you can't give it to someone, you could trade it for another game later in the year, but that's the last option. And absolutely, you cannot sell them. Other thing is, you don't have to explain to me. It's nice if you want to make conversation, but you don't have to explain to me why you're not entering. Like, that's nice, but that doesn't matter. If you're working, you can't go, you already have tickets, that's fine. But you don't have to tell me in the chat that this is why you're not entering. You can tell other people, but I might not highlight it. I'll acknowledge it and I'll say, okay, thanks for letting me know. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay, so tinyurl.com/October31.ccc. tinyurl.com/October31CCC. Let's get to another donation from the legend himself. Clay, which outdoor game besides Canucks Kraken would you like to see? I'd be intrigued about a Panthers Lightning. Panthers Lightning, yeah, because those are about the 2 furthest away teams from an outdoor game. You know, I think they did this recently, but Rangers jersey would intrigue me. Boston, Toronto, admittedly. Anything from those cold places. Battle New York, Pittsburgh, Washington. I know that's being done. Yeah, Vancouver, Seattle would be interesting. Do it in Seattle, maybe, where there's a true outdoor stadium. Yeah, I like those. Good question. And thank you very much for the donation, Lucas. Jarvis does. I agree, know what you're selling, but I'm curious if you ever caught someone trying to sell. No, JS, I haven't caught, because we only started giving away tickets last year. And, it's interesting, Jay. Sorry, not Jarvis. It's interesting, Jay, because I know when people win tickets at office giveaways, they often sell them. And I'm not here to judge. Maybe times are hard, or maybe it's an easy way to make quick money or whatever. It's not up to me. But I still find it strange when people win that in, say, like in an office giveaway. But again, for these ones, because I know the heart of Jason and why they're doing it, that's why I say that so much. And Jarvis says, I can't go that night and I don't want to snatch someone else's experience, so I won't enter. That's fine. Some people do that. If they know they can't make it, they simply don't enter, and that's fine as well. Is hockey becoming too dangerous? Yeah, the Branson stretcher, Podkolzin stretcher, and now the death. Adam Johnson's so sad. I think players are getting faster and stronger all the time. So too dangerous. It's so hard to say. I think I don't know the studies against, say football injuries, concussions, whatever it may be, hamstrings, Achilles tendons. But yeah, there has been a lot of stuff going on in the past week for sure. For sure. I will remove double entries for sure. You have 5 minutes to enter, you guys. 5 minutes. Harry, if I do go to the game or even in general, I'll be dressing up as a good-looking dad. So no costume required. No, I probably won't be dressing up. Yes, I did not. I don't know if there's any footage out there. I did not see it. I just know he got a skate to the neck, right? Yeah, very, very scary. Very, very. Canucks in Chicago and Wrigley. Like it. Winnipeg versus Minnesota. Yeah, there's a rivalry. University of Minnesota. I like it. Yes, Adam John's very sad. I did enter, but only because there are 2 new Hello Fairies that run on game night. Oh, nice. Okay, Chris, I hope you win. I mean, I hope everyone wins. Yeah, Kai, enter for fun. Even though, well, it's up to you. No one's going to judge. You can enter for fun, and if you win, then you can bless someone here with the tickets. Why don't you want the tickets? If you can compare PD's play to one of the Sedins or Naslin, which one you compare them to? Truly, I think he's got elements of all 3. So I can't pick one or the other. Maybe least like Naslin, because he's got Daniel's sniping abilities, but he's got Henrik's IQ. Maybe because I'm more used to watching the Sedins than Naslin. Naslin was a smart player as well and a really smooth skater, but PD's not a smooth skater. So I'd say more like the Sedins. Hey, Neil, nice to see you. Like to see an outdoor game in Vancouver. Yeah, Pods got checked hard. By the way, did that guy get a suspension? You guys let me know if that guy got a suspension, the guy who checked Pods. And Pods got checked up against the boards and he fell back on his head. It was pretty scary, actually. Hey, SK, nice to see you. I'm well, thank you. I'm not sure when the Canucks are going to get a special game. I'm not sure if they're high on the priority list. I know I can't attend due to my schedule on Thursday. Thinking ahead. Jasper, I think as long as they're not Vegas, quite frankly, because if you finish second or third, then you're playing a division opponent. If you finish in one of the wild cards and you're playing against one of the 2 division winners, let's presume it's Vancouver. It's Vegas and Colorado. I don't like that matchup, but I think they could take down anyone in the Pacific. So I'll take them at 2 or 3 for sure. Canucks versus Seattle in Seattle. Do you think Matt Petgrave should face legal action from police? Fitness, please forgive my ignorance. Tell me who Matt Petgrave is. Mandatory neck protection, only a matter of time, perhaps, Daniel. Yeah, that's true. And I know players will complain that they're not used to it, but they made visors mandatory. We'll see, Eric, about this whole Drysdale and Zegras. They must have a plan of some sort. Last time I dressed up for Halloween, it wasn't even Halloween. It was on a Disney cruise where they had a pirate night. So I dressed up as a pirate for that. For Halloween, oh gosh, I can't remember the last time I dressed up. Maybe it was Village People, which isn't very politically correct now. Is there an Eastern bias when it comes to refs? I don't think so. I've never thought about that, actually. All right, just one more minute of questions. Have I ever been to a Canucks game on Halloween night? No. Best book about Canucks you've read? Oh, that one that, oh gosh, Halford and Drance wrote. The 101, I can't remember the title now. Do I have it here? The 101 Facts or whatever. That was pretty good. Clint Malarchuk, I do remember that. That's Arizona, Winnipeg, bizarre outdoor game. I did not see this interview with the gangster guy, but I've heard it was very good. Yes, 2-0-1. I like it. How do you enter, Dylan? You got like 30 seconds. It's my pin. It's the pin comment. It should be right at the top of your discussion. tinyurl.com/ I'll show you right now, Dylan. You got a minute. tinyurl.com/ October Oct31 CCC. Go there, click on it, and then you can enter, but you only have a minute to do so. Trying to see how many people have entered right now. Nothing to date about the suspension. Thank you for that. Is PD a bit snake bitten? No, Gerald, I I don't think you're reading too much into it. I don't think so. I think it was just the end of a game. Wheelchair section is great, Shannon. No one in front of you, no one behind you. It's amazing, actually. I like to play LA in the first round and then hope that Edmonton beats Vegas. I like that, Ryan. And then we take down Edmonton. I love it. I love it. Oh, Pet Griffin is the guy. Thank you. Thank you. Fitness, not to be grim. Is there video footage out there? I haven't seen video footage of the actual accident. But if it happened during a hockey game and if it was accidental, I don't know how you can face, I don't know enough about the situation. I don't know how you could face criminal charges though, but I don't know. Thank you everyone for that. Oh, Middleton got suspended for 1 game. That's good to know. That is good to know. Okay, friends, there is footage. Okay. Yeah, that makes it sound very scary. Okay, friends, talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves because I need about a minute to get this form ready now and get all the entries ready. So talk amongst yourselves. Give me your score predictions to the Vancouver Nashville game on Tuesday night. In the meantime, I got to get this form ready. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be 1 minute or a minute and a half, and I will do my best not to show all your emails on the screen like I did last time. Not my finest moment. And I do take a couple minutes because I do have to make sure that there's no double entries. That's what usually takes actually the longest time right here. Because some people do put double entries in just by accident. Yeah, I see one. I won't out this person, but I see 1 double entry already. Okay, someone entered 4 times. You're not going to get 4 chances to win. You only get 1. So garner 3 of those. Okay, I think we're good. That was nice and fast. That was nice and fast. So let's, again, just make sure that none of these appear on the screen. And just for the heck of it, because I'm a man of the people, to name a winner, I'm asking you in the poll if we go single spin or reverse elimination, which, as you guys know, will take about 20 minutes. So vote in the poll right now. Are we going single spin or are we going reverse elimination? I will do whatever the people say. I think I know what the people are going to say, but let's see indeed what you guys have to say. So reverse. Oh, actually, it's not as much as I thought it'd be. It's actually quite close. So I'm going to let the votes ring out for 30 more seconds. I do think elimination is more fun, but some people just say, hey, Alex, nice to see you. I do think some people just say, forget it. I just want to go to bed and find out who wins. But I am going to go by the majority, no matter what. No matter what. And I'm giving you 10 more seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending the poll. It is close, you guys. Maybe the luster is coming off of reverse elimination, but for tonight, it is still going to be reverse elimination. A very close 54-45 victory for the suspense people and the people who like to get stressed out. Good night, Ryan. Legendary Lucas Gates. Wait, Ryan, aren't you getting married this week? Ryan, before you go, what's the date of your wedding? It's this week, right? This is a big week for this community. Lucas's 31st birthday on Wednesday. Ryan's getting married. Is it this weekend? Speaking of Lucas, unrelated to hockey, but if you see me on the news tomorrow regarding a new thing at YVR, that's because my day job has a media event with the airport. New inclusive cafe opening. Nice. Awesome, Lucas. Congratulations. We'll look for you on the news. Okay. That's awesome, Lucas. So thank you, Lucas, for that donation. Appreciate that, as always. Let's give Lucas some love. Let's also give Ryan some love because Ryan is getting married on November the 4th. So this is the big week, you guys, that's getting lined up. Lucas turns 31 on Wednesday. Massive. Taylor has a big lab and second midterm on Thursday. Massive. And then Ryan Ross is getting married on Saturday. Absolutely massive. That's what we do here in the CCC community. We celebrate massive milestones. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see who wins? Now, there are 67 of you in here, so this is going to take a while, but we love it. Remember, we are going to go best of 7 when we get to the final 2. Everyone's in here. I've checked. And there's no doubles in here. I've checked. And then I'm going to randomize 5 times. Then we go. We got to get going. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Got to go pretty quick because there's 67. And, what we're going to do is listen. It's kind of embarrassing and humiliating, but they cheer, they clap, and they applause, and they woo you for losing. Here we go. Shannon has a big surgery on Thursday. Good luck, Shannon. First one out is Gurjot. Sorry, Gurjot. King Bertrand out second. William is out third. Kaya, I see you on there. Don't worry. Avi is out. Already down to 63. Oh, King Bertrand, you were out first last time? Oh, man. Take care, Ryan. Good luck this weekend. Lily is out. Jarvis, it feels like it'll take a long time. It goes pretty quick because every spin takes less than 10 seconds. Sorry, Harry. As long as I don't waste a lot of time, between spins. Oh, one of my favorites, Brandon Hunt. Oh, now I got to say it about everyone. Everyone's my favorite. Everyone's my favorite. Oh, Gurjot, sorry. Yeah, yes, Alex, it does go pretty quick. Even quicker than my bowling swing. Jeff Young, sorry. By the way, Alex, I miss seeing you and all the guys on Tuesday night, man. But I get my boot off next Tuesday, November the 7th. So finally, I will start to weight bear. Sorry, Viper. See, we've already eliminated 10. That went pretty fast. Antonio Liu is out. Good night, Jeff. Yeah, Alex, I will. Oh, Coach Rob, longtime franchise member, is out. Hey, Jake. Brandon, I'm a favorite. Owen. Sorry, Owen. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, type in the chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, type in a chat. How nervous / excited are you? 10 being excited, 1 being I don't care. Sorry, Andreas, but I think you won before, Andreas. Nice to see you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited / nervous / worked up are you? Scale 1 to 10. Good try, Dylan. Sarah says 7. Coach Rob's at 10 and he's out already. Brandon 0 because he's out. Viper 1. Hey, Jennifer. A lot of names I don't recognize, which is cool. That means you guys are watching or you're lurking in the background. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Duffman 9.9. Oh, Randall Marshmallow survives, but Billy C is out. As in Billy, see you later. Okay, I'll stop with those bad jokes. Daniel 10, Irwin 8, Kelly 10. Fitness not nervous over things you can't control. Sarah survives, but Angus doesn't. Shannon's a 5. Ted is out. See, already we've got through 20 now. He's going by fast. Harry's a 9. Eric's a 7. Sorry, Helena. Oh, Dave H. First time watching. Welcome, Dave. I don't do this wheel of names all the time, but when I do, it's quite the experience, as you can see. Oh, Eli just missed it. Sorry, Kelly S. Chris, always attend for the great. Yeah. People really love the wheel of names. It also gives some people also some horrible heebie-jeebies. Randall Marshmallow doesn't survive this one. Helena says 4, but I'm not sure if that was before or after she got out. Jasper Wong. Runner-up should get something. Well, J-Lo, then you offer something. No runner-up today. Just, it's all or nothing. Sorry, subscribe. Although that's the best name. Subscribe to Clay Emo. The longer my name stays up there, the higher the number gets. That's fair. Kelly might even go to the game if I don't win. No problem, Kelly. I got another ticket pair I can sell you. Sorry, Justin. Longtime Hall of Fame member, Justin. Oh, my man, Daniel Louie. Good try, Daniel. Carol's a 7. Fitness says lick it, the draw. What does that mean? That doesn't sound right. Jason. Sorry, Jay. Runner up, get double applause. Okay, that's fair, Jay. Edmund. Good try, Edmund. I'm not biased, but I do like it when people I know win as well. Well, it's because I know they won't sell it. I know none of you guys would sell it. None of you would do that to me. Sorry, Yashu. All right. You guys have made the first third. We're down to 40 already. Oh, no, Eric. Good try, Eric. And then, of course, as we get the numbers get smaller, your piece of the pie gets a little bit bigger, i.e. bigger chance your name gets landed on. Sarah survives again, but Modi Taco doesn't. Will the winner meet you at the game? I'm not sure if I'm going this Tuesday, but and others would not carry that a bonus. Or would consider that a bonus. Big and little guy. Sorry, big and little guy. Kai, I don't know why there's a bunch of weird characters. Let me know if you want me to change it. Matter 9001. Kaya, I will leave it, but if you want me to, yeah, I don't know, just the way your form came in. Kaya, let me know if you want me to take the letters out. All you got to do is change it over here, but I don't know if you believe in jinxes. So, Kaya, you let me know if you want me to change your name on there. Or I guess it doesn't matter. See, okay, you got to admit, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Although I feel bad for Kaya. Because I feel bad when anyone loses, but that was pretty funny. So it's almost like maybe don't say anything in the chat or hope that I don't say anything. Because no, I don't believe in jinxes. I don't know if you guys believe in jinxes. Okay, Jarvis says jinxes are for real. Yeah, I don't know if they'll be honoring Adam Johnson Fitness. Sorry, JS. Thank you though for always being here. Sarah says her pits are sweating a little bit too TMI. Thank you. You guys, let me know if you guys believe in jinxes. Okay, that's the next best question. Clay's yeah, Eli, when I do the commentary on the wheel, it gets a little bit rainbow loomer. Well, you won't be looming around this place. Oh, no, it's looming. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how superstitious, how much do you believe in jinxes? 10 being I believe in jinxes, 1 being don't waste my time with jinxes. Cristiano. Sorry, Cristiano. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe in jinxes and superstition? Daniel 1. There you go, Daniel. We got other more believable things to believe in. I know. J-Lo, sorry, you're doing so well. We got 1 for Harry, a 5 for Kaya. We got 3, 6, 7.5, 4 for Alex. Fitness minus 30. Tell me how you really feel. Sorry, Sophie Davidson. We got a 5.5, a 7, 9, 3.5, 8. Oh, Zhao. But Sarah survived. So Sarah's armpits can still keep sweating. We are down to 28. Oh, a bit of a lag. I mean, Shubakai. I've never seen that name before. Welcome. Yeah, Kaya, sorry. Sorry, Kaya. I feel so bad. That always, something like that always happens though. Oh, the legend, Carol. Good try, Carol. Thank you for all your support. Eld Wong. We are, okay, congratulations. If your name's still on there, you made it to the top 25. The wheel needs greasing. Oh, no. Double D. Dylan's out. Dylan, are you going to be working the game, though? Oh, sorry, Ricky. And yes, Fitness, good point. Great perspective. We're all lucky to be playing games because life can be gone in a flash. Be grateful. Rest in peace, Adam Johnson. Well said, Fitness. For sure. So sad. Owen. Sorry, Owen. Hey, Tyler, I talked about the game all for the first half an hour, so I'd ask you to go back and watch that, please. Oh, Josiah. Good try, Josiah. Haven't seen that name before. Welcome. And with this next one, Ricky, that's the longest? Snap Dancer. Snap Dancer. Dance your way out. Top 20. And JS, I ate at Atlas Steak and Fish tonight with Gail. It was great. We had a date night. Top 20. Top 20. Duffman is out. Erwin, you're out? When were you out? Did I not even recognize that? I must have been too busy blabbing. Jesse. Oh. Jesse survives, but Jordan didn't. Oh, Chris. Oh, no. Chris will not get to bring his boss. Sorry, Chris. Oh, Erwin, you're Snap Dancer. Gotcha. You root for whoever you want, J-Lo. Daddy stays. Who's Daddy? Why is there a happy face? That's a little creepy. Dave H is gone. Yes, Matthew Perry passed away too. Very sad. I admit I wasn't a big Friends fan. I've never seen a complete show, but I do know how popular he was. Very, very sad. Good try, Jasleen. We are down to the top 15. Yes, subscribe. You are out. Sorry. Oh, Gerald is out. Too bad. I got to meet Gerald last night. Solid guy. Solid guy. Gerald, I hope you're still in here. Pinky Fat. Good try, Pinky Fat. Before I spin next, Gerald, I want to tell you that how much Gail and I really enjoyed meeting you last night, because I meet some people who I got to be careful how I say this. It's hard to have a substantive conversation with them because for whatever reason, they shouldn't be. And I'm telling everyone, if you ever meet me, there's no reason to be starstruck. There's no reason to be nervous. I am just a regular guy. I should be the one being nervous meeting you. But Gerald, with you, the conversation was super cool, super chill. And we were just talking like buddies. And that's what I desire for all my interactions to be like. I get if it's someone younger who doesn't have a lot of confidence or public speaking knowledge or whatever, where they might be a little nervous. So, and I still value those ones as well. But it's a lot smoother, I admit, when it's someone like you. Okay, we're going to acknowledge these quick gifts because this is very important. And then we'll get back right back to things, I promise. So first, we want to acknowledge this membership gift from Carol. And Carol gifts a membership. Thank you, Carol. And that goes to Tyler. So welcome to membership, Tyler Gerbav. I think you've been there before. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you, Carol, for the donation, for the membership gift. And then Coach Rob gets in on the act with a membership gift as well. And Coach Rob's membership gift goes to Duffman. So remember, thank you, Coach Rob. Welcome, Duffman. And yes, the memberships, I wouldn't say random, but they're given out by YouTube. I have no say who they go to, but thank you, Coach Rob. And thank you to Carol. Okay, back to the festivities. Final 13. Yeah, I'm not a celebrity fitness, not at all. In fact, I hope that I don't come across that way. And I'm sorry, Daddy. I want to look up whose Daddy's name is later on my spreadsheet. We are down to 12. Check that. We are down to 11. Sorry, Matt. I see some familiar names. I see some unfamiliar names, and it's all good. This was a familiar name. Sorry, Josh. And congratulations. We are down to the top 10. Amjad, Drop Top Exhaust. Sorry. Lamatok, Sarah Sue and her sweaty pits, Quack, Jamie Acosta, and Jesse, Darren from Victoria, who I met, good guy, and Sahib. Are you guys ready? Top 10. Let's go. Should we do this every week, even if we're not giving away tickets? Darren. Sorry, Darren. Glad to see you again last week, though. That was great. 2 weeks ago. No, I better not say it. I was almost going to jinx one of you, but I better not because you're going to get mad at me. Good try, and we are down to 8. We are down to 8. Sorry, Lama Talk, but we are down to 7. Oh, Jesse survives, but Sahib doesn't. We are down to 6. Thank you, Chris and Harry, for the kind words. I appreciate you. Oh, good try, Jamie. We are down to 5. We are down to 5. Isn't this exciting? We are down to 4. Before I go in, Drop Top, Sarah, Quack, and Jesse, are you guys all still here in the chat? Drop Top, Sarah, Quack, and Jesse, are you guys all still here? So this is what I'm going to do. So because it's such a big piece, I'm actually going to do this. Okay. It doesn't change anyone's odds, obviously. Okay. So Drop Top is here. Sarah's here. Jesse's here. I just want to know if Quack is still here. Okay, here we go. We're eliminating one now. We are eliminating Quack. We are down to 6. That's a fair size pie. So we're going to spin this one. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Your shirt must be drenched by now, but I thought you were going to survive, but you didn't. Oh, good try. Good try, Sarah. Okay, friends. We are down to the final 2. Drop Top and Jesse. Good try, Sarah. Now, Drop Top 350 and Jesse. Oh, I added the double entries randomly. Erwin, just it was of the people just to make it more so the boxes weren't so big. Okay, guys. I'm not going to put anyone in yes, it's best of 7 for sure. Very quickly. I don't want to put anyone in a weird situation. Jesse, if you win, do you have someone that you have in mind to take? And Drop Top, if you win, do you have someone that you have in mind to take? So again, Jesse, Drop. Just you don't tell me who. Just tell me in the chat. Do you have someone in mind already? Jesse, awesome. Okay, good. Good. And 350, great. So it sounds like, lastly, Drop Top and Jesse, both of you are, not that it matters, because I'd still award you the tickets if you win. Both of you are available to go on Tuesday night. Is that correct? Both of you are available to go on Tuesday night. All right. Here we go. Now, this is where you do want to see your name pop up. This is where the cheering, the confetti, the clapping, and the wooing is genuine and legit. You want to see your name. Here we go. Best of 7. First one to win 4 spins. Here we go. And in the first match of this game 7, it comes down to overtime, but it goes to Drop Top and Top. So we are 1-0 for Drop Top. 1-0 Drop Top. Still early, Jesse. Still early. But Drop Top takes a commanding 2-0 lead. I'm not going to say anything about jinxes, about anything, because I don't want anyone mad at me. I'm just going to state the facts. Drop Top is up 2-0. That was a solid win. See, I based the win on where it falls in the wheel. That was a pretty solid win. Oh man. Drop Top goes up 3-0 on Jesse. You know, it's interesting. I don't believe in jinxes, but Fitness says, have we ever seen a sweep? Fitness says sweep coming. Coach Rob has never seen a sweep. Jesse, I don't know if you're like kicking your computer screen right now, but we've never seen a sweep. But did we see Taylor? We've had a reverse sweep before? Wow. Well, let's see. Jesse's got a lot of work to do. Here we go. Can Jesse at least get a game out of here? Yeah. Solid. It's going to land right on Jesse's name. That's probably like an 8-1 pummeling, I think, right there, because it landed right on Jesse's name. So Jesse storms back with a dominant game 4 victory. So Drop Top is up 3-1. 3-1. All right, Jesse, can you do it again? Oh! In an overtime thriller, Drop Top exhaust takes this. Look at that. I got to zoom in on that. Can you get any more? Oh, it's weird. It's zooming in on everything else. Oh, and then it spun already. I don't think you can get any closer than that. So, yes, it is feast or famine. There is no runner-up prize today. That's kind of what happens when we do the tickets. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. So, Drop Top, I will email you the tickets tomorrow. I have all your information. So I'll email your tickets tomorrow. And Jesse, I don't know if you're still around, or like I said, if you put your fist through the computer, good try, Jesse. And Sarah, I hope you have time to change your shirt. Sorry. I'll stop saying that. You guys, I hope you had a lot of fun tonight. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. A couple things on my way out. Don't forget, if you want to go to the Seattle trip, make sure that you contact Neil Chark. Remember, for $649, you get hotel, return transportation, and the ticket to Canucks and Kraken in Seattle at Climate Pledge on Friday night, November the 24th. Again, contact Neil Chark, Neil C at uniglobecarefree.ca. If you're looking for Canucks tickets for home games, contact me, canuckclay@gmail.com. My shows this week are Canucks After Dark tomorrow at 10, my own show here Tuesday and Wednesday at 11. Then Thursday, I have Game Over Vancouver at 10:30 after the Canucks and Sharks game. I want to thank the moderators for keeping this place safe. I want to thank legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well for your support. And thanks to all of you for watching, for subscribing, for liking. Also, Carol for gifting membership. Carol for a donation. Lucas for donations. 3 donations. Carol for a second gift membership. And Coach Rob for a gift membership as well. Thank you for going above and beyond. And everyone else to enter the contest. I hope you had fun. Drop top. Congratulations again. I will send you the tickets tomorrow for sure. Okay, friends, on your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, or gift a membership. I'm so grateful for all of your support. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And I'll see you next Monday night, tomorrow night with Parker for Canucks After Dark. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Did you know that before I started my YouTube channel, I used to run a dating service for chickens? Yes, for chickens. But it was tough. I was struggling to make hens meet. God bless. And go Canucks go. Booyah.